What's up, Hippo lovers? We will take a look at the quarterfinals. JorDan against Vinchester in the Resurgence $10,000 tournament with the format where you basically... Oh, that's wrong civilizations here. Those are the right civilizations here. Where you draft for your opponent and they have to distribute their civilizations for their map picks. We will start off with Plateau as game number 1, and we can take a look at this one. In the purple trunks we have Winchester, in the blue JorDan. JorDan has been casting for a solid 6.5 hours before he jumped into this one. At the moment of the recording here, it is 11 p.m. in the evening for JorDan. So 2.5 hours past his bedtime, and I think we can go into the chat on Twitch and ask them for predictions. Guys, what do you think? What will be the outcome? Winchester at the left-hand side, JorDan at the right-hand side. I will go with the 3-1 prediction in favor of Winchester. I would really be surprised if JorDan is able to, really pull off his A game here. 3-2 JorDan, 3-1 Vinch. Okay. Also remember, at this moment, only 5 players are left in this tournament. And one of them is Mr. Yo. So the other remaining 4 players are fighting for a spot to go to the $550,000 event in Heidelberg happening in October. $200,000 on the line for Age of Empires 2. And one of those 4, the best place finisher, will go through. So massive set here for them, and I can see more people thinking that JorDan has a chance. Put on my hope JorDan, even if Winchester playing so well last week's. Also, we are solo casting here today, so lots of chat interaction appreciated, and we will try to answer as many questions as you can. Map name, as you can see, Plateau. And we're starting basically on an elevated area, but only with small wood lines. For the big wood lines, we have to go down there, and that's where you see they are building their lumber camps. JorDan only 3 on wood, and Winchester with 4 on wood. So JorDan maybe with an archer opening. Announcement, Hippo points on the line. Needy, will player be able to compete in H4 and 2? Yes, and AoE 1 as well, if they're one of the 8 invited. Wait, what? Does Resurgence count as Red Bull qualification? Okay, I will wait. I'm also looking forward to the AOE1 part. Never watched any tournament before. I actually watched some Facebook streams, and their APM is pretty crazy. I have to say. It's quite impressive. From what I've seen, it felt really repetitive, though, in their strategy choices, but I don't have the greatest understanding. Certainly, I might even watch some of the earlier stages. Obviously, in Heidelberg itself, we will only have the finals being played on the 29th, the same day as the Age of Empires 2 final. Does the seed for Red Bull Legacy go to the second place if Yo wins? That's indeed the case. Viper going to be bringing in the bank. Let's see. Maybe someone else tries the luck. Oh, relative rush here. Okay, so Winchester's actually going man-at-arms. 2 villagers building the barracks at this early timing, 7:40, means he feels like he's a bit late with the militia production. And as you can see, now started. How do a Rambai do against Organ Guns? I don't think we will see this, simply because the map is way too open. I would assume Organ Guns should be a bit better. Yeah, simply because of the range advantage. Damage output should be pretty solid as well. JorDan with 2 on gold, only now the barracks. So, archer defense, indeed the play. 10 on wood in the back there. I hope you will understand that I'm a bit under the weather and still struggling a bit. Villagers are being pulled, and JorDan has a pretty damn bad gold spot. Could technically go for some at the side here, but that's not going to be too pretty. And JorDan, archers will be late. Oh, this will be quite some pressure in Winchester. Potentially looking really good here. First tower out, and yeah, JorDan has to give up this gold. No way he can contest this one. He is getting feudal age now, tries to get the archer range up. Not even sure if that's the best archer range placement. Archer range now being built as well. Scout kill, and yeah, this is already a pretty bad opening for JorDan. Now tries to go for the gold on the high ground here. Militia coming around, no real villagers to punish that one. JorDan wants to quick wall at home, goes for his signature town watch. Still a bit open, but walled this one off now, at least to 30 HP, and needs to go for 2 archers to maybe get a defense here. Even killing something over here, and what? How did that happen? JorDan was fully walled, but Winchester just sticks in the sword through the berry bush here and finds the kill, something that should not happen. And that's not really JorDan's fault. And still quite an unfortunate start so far. 2-0 KD for him. And yeah, time for the admin restart indeed. Men-at-Arms have range attack. We all know this. Whoopsie, my bad then. Now archers being built instead of skirmishers, which also could have been an option. Behind this, Winchester with quite a reasonable build-up. And now the first archers out here. Something you can hit through corners should be patched because it's rare and inconsistent. I agree. The thing was, JorDan actually, like, sometimes if you're super close, it makes sense. But JorDan moved the village actually to kiss the mill and still got punished. That's what made it so weird this time. Men-at-Arms have longer swords than long swords. Kind of weird, right? Kind of weird. I think I would have really liked to see some skirms there by Vinchester. But Vinchester maybe also wanted to pressure this area. When you can hit once, you can hit always till unit moves out of the current tile. Oh, really? I'm pretty sure that's not correct, my friend. I'm more than 90% sure. That's not correct. Yeah. Number of fields lost 1 tile away, so I try to put them back in the hundreds. Really? That's quite high. JorDan tries to get that tower up, but won't be a pretty spot, right? Archer's still annoying. Should really find a villager kill, though, here. JorDan even tries to send 4 villagers over. I'm a bit surprised by that. But he feels like he can afford the counterattack. That villager still somewhat in danger. Tries to maybe shift click him a bit. And look at that great awareness by Winchester. Ooh. Boink. That could be a threat now. No reaction so far. Sends an archer and a skirmisher back. Could be fine. Still the archer around. And JorDan saved that villager. Oh, but next attack here from Winchester. And Winchester plays so aggressively. Really surprised how well he's doing this and how he's putting on the pressure. But now gets a bit sloppy under the town center. JorDan only 2 villagers in there though. Skirmish blocking this one off. And not another volley. So only 2 skirmishes here for the defense. Make it 3. Men-at-Arms can still do something. Well, we see the attack coming in. But 1 archer, double skirm for the defense. Nice awareness here. Nice map control. Winchester does all the right steps. But JorDan tries to find something. But always going to be tricky against the double skirm play. How is Winchester still keeping those men-at-arms alive? That's pretty crazy. Neely, when doing sneaky along the edge of the map with archers, do you think it's better to give movement command or patrol attack move? If you want to go sneaky, I think you want to do neither. Yeah, Winchester's playing incredibly well. But JorDan now gets enough skirms out for the defense, gets the wood upgrade, obviously something that Winchester already has as well. And now lots of skirms on the field and JorDan has to disengage. Not the worst thing for him because he's not really going on to gold anyways. Okay, now send some villagers back on it, but JorDan's run and now the men-at-arms are gaining in efficiency again. Winch opens like Leary, he also rushes feud with men-at-arms, archer and skirms. Well, I can show you probably more than 500 games where I also played men-at-arms, archer, skirms. Where were you saying I also play like Leary? Or like Winchester? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, now the defensive tower actually going quite heavily onto stone. Huh. Daily place like livery confirmed. That's what I want to hear. I will join your streams more often. Ah. If you take that away, then what I said worked out better than I expected. I guess they playing like Neely, he is doing this as well. Yeah. I'm also playing Age of Empires. Ooh, John actually goes onto stone at the front here. Bit surprising to me, I have to say. Remember, tomorrow, semi-finals, and tomorrow we might already have our 5th person. Oh, villagers, could we see another kill? Winchester doesn't get the kill. 5th person that we will see in Heidelberg. Can you change the colors? Really hard to see the difference. Oh, really? I typically thought blue, purple was good. Maybe give me some feedback. I thought even for colorblind people, this is one of the rare combinations, except blue-red, that actually still works. Skirms just pulled away in the last second. Okay, so no strong feelings. Then we will give you Winchester and red. The typical color, blue-red. And obviously easiest to distinguish. Yellow-blue is also great. Really? Okay. You also have problems seeing the difference between purple and blue. Okay. Well, crazy. Blue and purple look at the... Sick. Okay, I didn't know that that was such a big issue. How is red and yellow for you guys? Because obviously that's the settings for Red Bull. The color settings. Ooh, nice quick roll. If you didn't have such a smooth voice, I'd be out. Oh, hello. Well then, welcome to the show. I can't really offer too much when it comes to knowledge or entertainment or jokes. But my voice, that's indeed why people tune in. People always said, like, Nelly, I'm tuning in because of your flawless pronunciation, your incredible grammar, and your voice. Red and yellow is fine? Really? Okay. Did we just lose 50 viewers? Because of the color switch or because I was talking in a deep voice? Huh. Depends on what kind of color blindness you have. Yeah, they're different ones. Yeah. Jordan still 30 seconds away. Still no good gold control. How much gold does he still have left? 400 gold to go here. Or 400 gold still left. Can go for that in the back. Now some archers coming around. And we're going for double stable knights. Feels like Burmese should have a pretty good spot here. This 2-stable play feels losing to me for Vinch? I don't think so. How does Jordan count it without any gold? It's not crossbow. Map control should be really good for Vinch as well. Knights are coming in. I think Jordan might struggle quite a bit here. Knights can get in. He's seeing gold wood in the back. Yeah, even then it's 1.8k gold. Right, it's not the craziest thing ever. And Vince, now 6 villages ahead as well. No real raid is coming over. Oh, Siege Workshop, something I wanted to see in the Yo Say My Name set earlier. Now being delivered. There's the town center that we wanted to see. Vince is doing such a good job of keeping his army alive and staying annoying. Jordan now gets the TC. Like him. How do you like yellow? It's nearly the color of the gold on the minimap. Or should I get my eyes checked? You should get your eyes checked. I think this is the darker yellow. Oh, Winchester goes for an aggressive cast, and that secures that no gold will be taken here in quite some time. And maybe that's why he moved around so much. And as you can see now, Mangonel or Rambai. Obviously an absolutely crazy composition. And more villagers will probably be found here as well. And that's an army composition that's really tough to play against. Skirm around here to get some more vision. Maybe Mangonel over there. And wow, all the villagers from gold were pulled. But Vinci obviously can just go for this gold now. All I want is organs. Yeah, we are not even on stone here, so pretty unlikely scenario. Okay, Skirm got spotted. And now one defensive tower. I think we need a second defensive tower against this one though. And maybe the Mangonel needs to go back. Oh yeah, good move here by Winchester. Game still looks pretty close. But Winchester's military is the big problem. At least for now. I think, though, that with the defensive tower, with the Mangonels, with the castle in the center, it's going to be pretty tricky for JorDan to make something happen. Mangonel actually runs into the shot slightly there. Whew. You're always a hater. So true. But where are we getting stone? Not even sure how to dream together here. That's the only stone that we could technically get. Because that's the other stone. Unlikely scenario, my friends. Market. Okay. Yeah, JorDan, floating endless amount of resources, can easily buy himself a castle. Only needs 1,000 more gold. Out of the 1,600 that he has here. And where do we build the castle? At the front here to face castle v castle? Feels like a tricky scenario for sure. Vinchester could even afford a second castle pretty soon. Already 300 stone. Henley, I appreciate so much that you're still providing us great show while also feeling under the weather. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, villagers ungarrisoned here. Knights are around as well. Cross was now being killed, and JorDan. If the score wasn't that even, I think he would be tapping this one out. Might now. Okay, opponent is still playing 1TC as well. Ground attack, somewhat here. Not really sure how to address this. And yeah, JorDan disengages while losing quite a lot of villagers. Actually, the knights. Okay, going for the crossbows again. Skirms around, and Mangonel is trying to come up with a great defense. Tower still around, could be some dead villagers. Vinch runs away. Tower now helping out. One villager down. Second villager in some danger. Arrow still scratching a bit. And JorDan calls the GG. Winchester with the pretty uncontested opening, I have to say, right? Man-at-Arms skirm. JorDan pushed away from his gold. Couldn't really get to his archers. Had to tower the base in the back there. And JorDan, honestly, this is a play that he can play on Arabia. This is a play that he can play with a better map. What was it, like pop 20 archer defense with this gold? I think that is on the ambitious side. It never felt like Winchester lost control of this game. I think JorDan should have stayed in the game to warm up, but does he want to keep the game short because he's so tired? He should keep the game short, yeah. Resources collected more for Winchester. And yeah, Castle Edge timing pretty short. Oh, actually, JorDan had a reasonable uptime. Okay. So that is 917. That is pop 20 against pop 20 of Winchester. But still, till the first archers out, just took too long while he was facing the 3-minute arms. Whew. Nice play. Quite convincing. And obviously this is where Burmese shine, right? It's the easy man-at-arms skirm opening. You get the wood upgrade for free as well. Just plays so easy. But also, the nice transition and the nice execution. Good job there by Vinch. Okay, game already started here as well. Jordy. Oh, wow, they are quick. 4 seconds to go? Holy moly. It's a bit surprising to me. Koreans against Celts on Sahara. Okay, okay, okay. I'm a bit surprised by this. That they're starting that quickly. Maybe JorDan wants us to go to bed. Typically, after such a game, you're trying to shake it off, trying to reset yourself. Nico, for example, is a guy, takes a sip of water, takes a small walk, and a breath of fresh air. But JorDan, apparently, game after game here in Sahara, as you know, pretty Arabia-like. We have lots of hills in the center, and JorDan kind of wanted to play pretty much 3 close to Arabia games. We have 3 massive gold spots. In this case, all 3 to the front. And that kind of indicates that lots of aggression should pay off here. Huang Rush? Well, let's see with Vinch. We will make him red again. 1-0 lead. Feels pretty good for him. Got 90 points left. Did you just bet most of the points on JorDan? Feels Masomoto, man. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, and now your remaining points gone as well. How comfortable is JorDan going Man-at-Arm Towers? I don't think that's typically a JorDan strategy. So I would be surprised. Like, the more meta, the better for JorDan, I believe. Like, double archer range play or scout play is where JorDan really excels, I would think. Koreans feel like bad Byzantines. Maybe I've never thought of it that way, and I want to say no, but I can see where you're coming from. If it wasn't for tower and mangonels, probably, right? Tech tree is somewhat similar. Jordy. Is he scouting this one instantly? Sees the villager. Gets instant confirmation on the barracks. Really nice for him. Okay. So shouldn't have any problems here. Nice. I actually thought about it that much. Yeah, it was not like there was a stupid comment. I'm trying to show someone how stupid they were. Then actually, like, I thought, like, nah, dude, what are you doing? Please go over to another channel. But actually, the idea kind of grew on me, I have to say. Yeah. Favorite civ on beach fight? Britons. At least in team games, they were the best in the past. Yeah, every single time Britons were dominating. Yeah. In 1v1, I would think... Like, Chinese are also crazy strong in team games, right? Slavs can't be too bad. Mongols, if you want to play sneaky? Do Chinese get bonus on their farms? I think so, yes. What's John doing here? Why are we not upping? Okay, okay. Oh, he wants to wall to the town center. No, he doesn't. Oops. Okay, so militia won't get too much done. And Vinch behind this one, still delayed loom, now clicked loom. And it's going to go up with 22 villagers here most likely. How does John protect his gold's tower? He is completely fine, right? It's probably going to be like barracks, archer range here, and then you send 2 villagers over, right? 1 mining camp, easily walled in, and then he should have the archer advantage. Oh, that's something I would not expect him to do. That forces him to stay at home a bit longer. Barracks here, you didn't want to have it here because then you're walling yourself off from the gold. So barracks here. Archer range here could be an option. Archer range here could be an option. Probably like deleting this palisade and those 2 villagers building the archer range here. Feels like a very reasonable option to me. And now the confirmation. Okay, you're going 3 on gold as well. So likely an archer follow-up behind this one as well. JorDan also could try to go for an archer range here. This one is still a nice annoyance. JorDan probably... Yeah, that's not a pretty archer range. I think here could have been an option, but... Yeah, just doing some indirect damage for sure. And more militia. That's a pretty crazy thing by Winchester. So 4 militia in total. This could be an easy follow-up with some skirms as well. I'm ready for Vinch to send the boys. Yeah, not really a thing, right? You are heavily behind in the uptime. And yeah, JorDan in the end building the blacksmith here as well. Didn't want to wall there, but feels like he's losing so much control that that's his only option. And especially like tower v tower, you aren't that excited if you're facing Koreans. But maybe something a tower here could be annoying, a tower here could have been annoying. So, yeah, not the craziest thing. Man-at-arm finishes, and we see double archer range before blacksmith. So an interesting play in that regard. So JorDan should defend that. The question is the second wave, right? And it's going to be double archer play. JorDan is getting fletching, but production will be tougher for him. Oh, overchopped. Ooh, and JorDan gets that one done in time. Even went for the farm upgrade here, Winchester. Interesting stuff. Okay. So it's not thinking about trying to rush this to Castle Age. And those 2 villagers, they could potentially bite him in the butt at some point. JorDan tries to find some walls here, another house, and some palisades, something like that I could see. 2 archer ranges, but just 4 on gold. Yeah, mixed in some skirms. Why not? Why not? Especially against the archer defense. Makes lots of sense. Ragnarok crunching the numbers. As the experienced nearly AoE viewers. You know, 8 on gold, the typical amount that you want to go for if you play double archer range. Which keeps the HP alive, and now that's the problem, right? That's the problem with that mining camp that I saw earlier. And Winchester now. Oh god. Oh, this could be a short game. Do we not have fletching yet? Oh, we don't have fletching. Oh, okay. JorDan is fine. What's happening here? Winchester. Okay, now he gets fletching. Oh, if Winchester had fletching here, I think the game could have been over. Whew. Camps that hill. Man-at-arm. Scout. Oh, and skirm for the defense. That's the wrong composition here. In the sense that the skirms should be in the front from JorDan. JorDan trying to find something here now. Man-at-arms coming from the side. Scout goes down. JorDan loses quite some HP. Even loses that one. Man-at-arms can go for the skirms. And Winchester could move in, but didn't see it for a small second. And now tries to take the hill control again. And that could be a lot of pressure on that gold. JorDan now heavily focusing that one gold mine. I think those 2 villagers could work on that one as well. Man-at-arms now going for the skirmishers. And Winchester, how is he trying to commit? And now JorDan needs to lead that mining camp. And that's what I foresaw quite some time ago. Not a pretty scenario. And now all this can be chased down. questionable decision making. Those men arms are pushing the skirms away, and we could go into a very short game 2 here. Winchester just looking incredibly strong, and I thought I was unfair in my assumption early on, but that's a wall in as well without any chance of clearing himself up. 5 skirmishes completely out of position here at the other side, and that's going to be dead villagers over dead villagers. Look at that eco KD. Now it's 4-0. Make it 5-0 pretty soon. Skirms are coming over as well, and JorDan in a world of pain here. Minus 12 population already. More villagers likely to fall. Not really on gold. More idols over here. Archers not even trying to go for the kill, but just trying to recombine their army. Vinchester, as you can see, production continues there with the archers. 5 on gold. Some more skirmishes could be a thing. Whew. JorDan now, the archers at the wrong side. Archers could, the villagers on the wrong side. More archers could come over here. Men at arms still finding some value. That gold is pushed off. And JorDan, not in a pretty spot. That at least is walled off, so he only needs to think about that one area, but won't really need to think too long about that one. Winchester with quite a dominance, and JorDan. You have to question his choice. You have to compliment him for his dedication, full day of casting of his tournament, trying to promote everything. But this is not the JorDan in his prime. That's simple, right? And typically, I don't want to be that overcritical, but we kind of felt like JorDan will have a really tough time with simply because of the hour and the potential exhaustion that he already had before, and those are not clean games by him. Mining camp questionable, some maneuvers here with the skirms questionable. Typically he's a guy that defends and chills out the game. Not this time. Obviously Winchester double militia opening, did quite some good job. All the walls were intact for JorDan, and it felt tempting here, but I think it was a mistake. GG wins with 11-4 KD, army high, doubled there in the end as well. Obviously way more resources because JorDan had to idle the end. JorDan with the better fuel age timing, but not good enough, and got punished quite heavily. Winchester looking strong. Not much else to say. And next game already started as well. And this is another moment where I feel like, why are we not taking the time, JorDan? Why are we not drinking an energetic drink? Why are we not trying to reset ourselves? Maybe that's my responsibility as a teammate as well, messaging him. But okay. And I'm a bit surprised. Is this one? Okay, no. Okay. Well, then let's jump into the game here as well. I just want to check something else. And we are jumping in this one here. And this is going to be Arabia. So 3 times pretty similar stuff going on. And do we maybe want to put the logo over here? Wouldn't that be better? Is there ever something in the overlay? I'm not sure. I think it feels more fitting over there, right? Maybe. I feel like he's trying to losing before the set began just because of how late it is. Like he knew about the importance of this tournament, right? And like being top 8. And then 7 hours of casting before that, yeah. You are in front of your PC. Don't get me wrong, right? Winchester, that was like such a crisp execution. Like JorDan, even in his prime, can easily lose to this. It just felt like he wasn't super sharp. Yeah. Let's believe in the resurgence of JorDan. Yeah, that would be something. So, what a weird Arabia generation. Massive woodline here. And could have some big wall-offs. Quite nice and compact map here. Barry's a bit open for JorDan. Winchester. No, that looks a bit like a potato base potential here. Oops, some wall here, some wall there, some wall there, and we could be fine. Yeah, but without 6 hours of custom before, JorDan would have had a bigger chance to win versus Winch. Would just have seized JorDan's map. We are Vietnamese against Bohemians. I actually think in this matchup, playing along Feudal Age is good for us, no? So I probably go Drush Flush. Pretty easy way to force your opponent to play Feudal Age. And then double archer range. Should be pretty good for Vietnamese. So that would be my plan. John even sending in 2 sheep. In a $10,000 tournament. And obviously the seed for Red Bull probably has pretty much the same value as the whole tournament prize pool, right? 200,000 divided by 16 plus flights, food, hotel, everything paid. It's yeah, it's I don't see the last drive out of him. Would we think in the Hidden Cup 4 JorDan would have sent in 2 sheep? Wait, a fast ballistic 2 range play isn't really good for Vietnamese versus Bohemians? Okay, well wait. And now the barracks at the front. And I thought you once said that JorDan cutthroat and tournament. This feels as it's going through the motions. Yeah, I'm saying stuff and JorDan is saying something different with his actions, right? What is that of a mining camp? What? Ooh. I will need to rethink how I'm... Is this a good mining camp? Goes for this and this. Huh. This is something I really will need to think about. Winchester are typically incredibly smart. Like my typical mining camp is over here. And I try to go for this one first. Because if I go for 8 villages, then I have a really good line. Huh. It's even later in Russia? Yeah, that's not a thing, right? Like, JorDan goes to bed before Mr. Yo. It's simply like JorDan's sleeping rhythm. But I also, every single time we talk about this, am saying JorDan is a professional esportler. And knew about those playing times weeks and months ahead. He know month, others know weeks ahead. So if he had the full dedication and if it was the most important thing in his life, he could have the chance to adjust sleeping rhythm. Defensive archer range, no. And this is going to be the 1 archer range play here. Not sure if I like this placement too much. Does he want to keep this one open? I think Viper, for example, would have built like the archer ranges here. Huh. If he has scared of expos on walls, maybe. Early blacksmith now. I just think a long feudal age is good for Vietnamese. JorDan running away. Blacksmith now as well. And yeah, JorDan walls indeed. Oh, so this is going to be a castle age play. Highflyer, don't tell me you are doing the same mistakes in 3 messages. Everyone is telling JorDan that he should change his sleeping rhythm, especially for his own tournament. He stayed up so late last days, weekends, and woke up 5-6 hours later. Oh, really? Well, then we should end that debate, right? If he actually prepared and adjusted everything. Then we only need to talk about... Was it wise to play one of the most important... Like... The most important set of this year for him so far, obviously. That's a relatively young year. After casting for 7 hours. What happened when Yo wins this? Will the second place go to Repo? That's indeed the case. Obviously, if they can travel, right? So, for example, if they don't want to go, then we'll need to find someone else to do. Or to figure something out. Right now, we would assume that everyone that wants to qualify, or is going deep in this one, wants to qualify. Wabomir, I know what he did there. Yeah, defensive archer range. I just feel like JorDan is limiting himself a bit here. Like, this is still open. Where's his production really going to be? Huh. Been lurking on and off work, trying to pick up more and more of AO2. So hype for Vololo. Okay, nice, nice. Dr. Dabson. I've seen the name multiple times already. So, not that much of lurking. Oh, 2 archer ranges by Winchester at the top after those 2 retreated. Funny, like how he has 3 different groups of 2 archers on the field. Oh, and could find a kill here. Hope Jordy wins, needs entertainment while I'm on bike. Ah, workout time. What a weird tower! That's a tower I would never build. Why would you build that tower? I don't get it. That's so weird to me. Now, do you go for the safe villager here? Feels like it. Get one and get out of there. That's still not fully walled. Oh, the Sun Winchester, 1 villager ahead. Still annoys a bit more. Arches around for the defense. And this could be the full crossbow play, but I believe like full skirm of Vietnamese should be fine. Why are they playing that late? For viewer numbers overseas? Well, we have 8 sets. 4 sets that we played today. We started the day close to 8 hours ago now. So they simply have the latest set. I'm not sure how they decided that this one is the last one. If players were asked if everything was drawn, typically you try to give the early sets to the Asians, right? Then Mr. Yo can play a bit earlier. Then you have ACCM playing earlier. Say My Name playing earlier. Those are the ones that you typically give the early ones. Ooh, Vinch with a mistake here. Archers are in, and now JorDan can equal this one out. Then you obviously don't want to give someone like Dogao Hera the 13 GMT sets, right? Because it's relatively early for them. And this one with the 2 Europeans, they kind of can play all of those hours. Oh, my nose feels kind of free. I can breathe. Not really. Okay, JorDan with a pretty clean opening, right? And that's what I said earlier. Like, this is the meta play. Double archer range, JorDan even selling stone. So tries to rush to Castle Age. But now could be tricky here. Armies coming over. Skirms are moving in, and archers on that hill trying to dodge. Skirms not really shooting. Small mistake there by Winchester for a small moment. Scout now joins the party at the top. Nice move by JorDan, and Winchester hugging all that army. Skirms are trying to get away, and nice clear up by Vinch. Scout even gets away. So good job on both ends, I would think. This looks better for JorDan now? Yeah, absolutely. Double archer range. It feels like a 1 TC play. And now you can see why the archer range is so weird, no? It's like the 1 tile gap there. Huh. Vinch, are you happy playing into +3 expos, or is it the skirm play? I think if you play crossbow, you have to add mangonels as well. Otherwise, the skirm defense is just way too good from Vietnamese. Oh, stone gate even behind this one. Now since 2 on mining camp. Okay, so Vinch really likes to have the mining camp's kiss here. That's untypical or atypical. Stone walls at the top. I'm a bit confused what we are seeing. It seems like Fast University has to be the play. Fast University by JorDan as well. Lots of food floating. Feels like that should be enough food for chemistry, bracer, or botkin, and crossbow. Will Viper have to decide which game he wants to play, or can he play both in Red Bull? He can play both. And it's actually very likely that he will play both, right? Right now he has a very solid chance to qualify directly via Golden League. Is this Skirm into boom for Vinch? No. This is crossbow into Castle Age all in, I believe. We shouldn't be building any skirms here for Vinch. Vinch even goes for handcart. 34 villages. That is kind of questionable for me. Especially because you want to keep the food for chemistry typically. Huh. Casters are not announced for Red Bull. That's correct. Okay, chemistry is coming in. Should be good clear up here. Oh, Jordy. Oh no. And we had the question earlier. If you sneak, if you move into the base, what do? Are you using patrol? Are you using move command? JorDan in this case just right clicked and lost close to everything. KD now 15-8. What a good clear up by Winchester, and JorDan just lost quite a lot of momentum for himself. Like 4 or 5 units going down there. Ay. I heard that if he doesn't qualify through GL, that he won't try much for AU4 and focus on AU2. Okay. I would think he should still play the last chance qualifier. I don't see him having the motivation to go through the weeklies and monthlies. But I think especially like playing the first monthly should be still really good for him. But the question is how much he can also compete after this one. Favorite now coming up. Makes villagers walk faster, and oh, look at that. We're actually adding the extra town center. Huh. With the amount of dollars on the table, why not? Well, not everything in life is about dollars. And I think Viper is doing fine for himself, even if he doesn't win both Red Bull events 2 and 4. Okay, Jordy going for the counterattack, but that's fully stonewalled now. So those crossbows might actually find some annoyance. While this army, probably not that much. We should go be getting to Imp, or are you happy going Imp versus Bohemians? We should go be getting to Imp, or are you happy going post-Imp versus Bohemians? I think like super late games should be better for Bohemians, right? We still don't have ballistics. Some crossbows being sent back to deal with this army. Some going for the raid. Getting faster to Imp. I'm a bit surprised by this 2TC play by Vinch, I have to say. Tries to find something here. 4 running to the town center though. Vinch. Oh. A bit of losses. Can he save one of them? Feels like yes, at least one. And now takes the fight on the hill here. 15 units against 16. And JorDan with more HP, more damage output by Winchester. But now Skirm's joining the party. Winchester still without ballistics. And JorDan should find a pretty good clear up here. Should actually make sure to not shoot at the same volley. As you can see, that army is just randomly shooting. And the other one is trying to do more damage. And that's a nice move here. And JorDan, he is taking a good fight here. Villager-wise ahead. Economy upgrades. Also, well, even actually, because we have the early hand card. But found quite some kills. And this is looking really good for JorDan. Really nice moves here, and now TC number 3 is being added, and JorDan back at it. We talked a lot and questioned him a lot. Game number 1 and 2 didn't look too clean, but this is the very clean game that we were expecting. Remember though, tricky civilization matchups to come up for him in game 4 and 5. Potential Winchester home maps. Cross was in there, tower helping out, double house to pull those villagers away a bit. Skirms are diving. I think focusing down Cross was could be an option indeed. Now a change from that one, and Vinch going for some more dance. And now goes to the town center. JorDan on the ambitious side moves in there. Remember, town center should be quite some reasonable damage output as well. Now the Mangle coming, and JorDan needs to run. Can he find some more kills? Can he find some more annoyance? Look at that, Mangle doesn't even bother too much. Moves in first to get the shot off, and now another ground attack behind this one. Army, well, some of that gets away. JorDan has to be happy, idled a bit. Mangle spotted and gets out there with some of his army. I know there are a ton of civs in AoE2, but how much variance is there between civs? You have the AoE4 background, right? So they are way more similar. Let's think like French, English. Kind of on that level, we have every Age of Empires civ. Like, the main tech trees are very similar. Everything gets a unique unit, sometimes some special buildings. Then there's something like, some get faster gathering rate and such. For example, we here saw that they get one upgrade a bit earlier. That one upgrade actually affects the villagers. But one of the major things compared to Age of Empires 4 is that you sometimes lack some upgrades. So for example, in the blacksmith, not every civilization has every single upgrade there. Do you think it was a mistake for JorDan to do a 7-hour cast before playing? Yeah, we mentioned it multiple times. It's 20% of the stuff that I'm talking about is questioning that choice, yeah. Thank you for the insight. You're very welcome. Ooh, ambitious town center here. Could be some dead villagers. 3 crossbow, 1 skirm already parked. Archer range here. It's obviously like a pretty crazy thing by JorDan, right? If he actually like knew that it could be bad for him, but he decided, no, the integrity of the tournament is more important than giving myself the chance to play under the best conditions. Is this quarters? Yeah. Did I? Oh, no, I didn't put it in there. But yeah, it's quarterfinals. Then kudos to him. For example, if it was my tournament, I would have asked people, like, what time do they want to play? And if no one clearly said, I want to play at this and that time, then I would try to play the earliest. Maybe that's what he did, and maybe people simply said, no, I want to play earlier, and he said, okay. Asians should get priority in the early times. Okay, we are now imping for both players, pretty similar timing, and we're going mainly skirms against crossbow. Now bracer and arbalest are coming in, and now bohemian arbalests aren't that special anymore. JorDan is such a lovely person that I never question him, or... I think smartest this is just to have the sets be recorded games. I like that idea. Could have asked Winchester. Winchester is also a person that likes to play at specific times. It takes... It puts it a bit in a weird light. But... Oh. But... I think it would have been a good solution. First bombard, first kill. You could have invited someone to cast on his channel. Yeah, that's, for example, someone suggested that earlier. Maybe it was you. That I actually really liked. Just sit out set 3 and let, like, Memp or me or T90 just cast the whole thing on his channel. Right? Just stream to both channels. Live games are always more exciting in my opinion. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Hoof Nietzsche, hello! So Winchester now getting his dream tag, and one of the main reasons why I picked this civilization on this map. Would you rather MS find another tourney coordinator so you can compete in Red Bull? That's a good question, my friend. I'd ideally would do both. Play Microsoft tournaments and work for Microsoft. And I honestly don't know who... It sounds so weird. Let's say there is not an easy choice who could do it. Let's say it that way. Oh, that's a nice skirm rate here. Find some marbles, find some skirms. And JorDan with a solid 30 population lead here. Can stream in 2 channels at once as one person? Yeah, you can. Just remember Red Bull 5 finals, right? We streamed on like 20 different channels, the finals. Oh, and those Imperial skirms. Look at that. Finding more and more kills. Oh, Nietzsche will finish. And maybe Winchester played a bit too aggressively. Still wants to stabilize. Look at that. Now down to 60 villagers. JorDan finds more kills. Oh boy, they are pretty strong. Hoof Nietzsche shot. Oh, could finish in 3 seconds. More skirms moving forward. And JorDan just to set up wood and food and produce those skirmishes. But now first shot coming in. And first kill! Look, Hoof Nietzsche is so broken. Look at that. 1 shot, 4 kills, gets another one. And the splash damage is just crazy. Honestly, I'm still believing a bit. Maybe it's stupid by me. We need to see repair for sure, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Neely, I hope you have a team helping you with the planning logistics for doing 3 tourneys over the course of 10 days. Don't really want to know the solution that I have brainstormed 1,000 problems. It's not my work, right? I was advising some stuff. It's a full crew that is planning for months. So, yeah, it's like N4C was probably slightly too big for me. And that was a budget of $190,000. You don't want to imagine the budget, the prestige, and all the work that goes into this one. With like over $500,000 prize pool, and just imagine like probably 150 people working on it in some form. So it's not. I'm not the only organizer for this. Dune Hawk, thanks for a prime. Good on you, man. Yeah. Ooh, nice bomber cannon snipe there by JorDan. I got offered to organize some stuff in the past and declined. Red Bull production actually is of epic proportions. I think it's going to be better next time. And look at that, Jordy on the scoreboard. It's midnight in Germany now. And nice play by him. Still felt a bit weird by Winchester going the defensive tower. Something that I didn't really see that early. Plus the 2 TC play early on. It felt a bit indecisive there. I think I would have liked to see something like a 1 TC play, mangonel crossbow, all in. Or maybe 3 TC play, try to defend with mangonel crossbow. But this one was a bit in between 2 worlds. Made it rather safe, made it kind of guaranteed that he would reach Imp, but always at a deficit, because the opponent can decide, okay, do I do some damage if I play 1 TC, or do I have the economy advantage if I play 3 TC that we saw from JorDan, and that's how he could afford so many Imperial skirmishes. And then no real answer there by Winchester. Hoof Nietzsche, a nice tech, but took some time to get it. Do we know casters? If not, if it were up to you, would you cast both 2 DE and 4? Yep. Poor John still can't go to sleep. I think he won't mind. 10,000 more resources gathered. 33% extra here. And that's simply the 2TC play by Vinch. Felt like he simply didn't want to die. And sometimes if you like, the only thing that you have in your head is to prevent dying, you might achieve that. But the cost that you invested was actually something that you don't directly see, in the sense that your opponent is running a town center, but might come back to you later. Do you think Empire Wars later will be very active over the next months, or pros will stick to RM? It will be more active, but not for real practice. It's more for like, people will do a warm-up before their real practice, kind of. Okie dokie. And it's really game after game. Pretty damn crazy. Vinch is going to be in the red trunks, and I will blow my nose. We'll leave you with the beautiful overview of this map arena. So, and we are back, and yeah, it feels a bit like arena, but you have some hills here. You also can go on the outside and pressure your opponent there. Therefore, some extra control guaranteed. All the relics spawning in the center, though. So it is confirmed Red Bull to be Empire Wars again? Yes. Looks like reverse hideout. No. But okay. Yeah, I don't see the ladder going too wild in Empire Wars. I'm finding quite some games. I don't mind it. Right? I'm obviously a big fan of Empire Wars. But I don't see like people actively trying to improve playing ladder. Has anyone tried rushing those woodlines yet? How? Like tower here, you mean? And tower there? Trushing those woodlines? I don't think that's a good option. Have you ever played a nasal douche against your cold? Oh! Hello. We're finding jokes here. Finch is actually... Look at that. That's really surprising to me. Used to scout to get the boar. What is that implying? A monk rush? How does Sifdraft work in this tournament? I'm in a good mood, so I will just answer you. 3 bands each, global, and then you pick 6 civilizations for your opponent. And they have to distribute those themselves for the best of 5. Whew. Pretty far away boar here, right? One inside, one outside, apparently. I like that you're in a good mood. I'm not really in a good mood. I just tried to mix it up to be faster and predictable. I'm in a good mood. I will answer your question. Such an easy answer. Actually true, right? Smiley, how do you contest relics versus Turks? Crossbows. Vinch has the Civ advantage. I don't 100% know. Guys, tell me, who do you think has the advantage on this map? Turks or Malay? One ranged expo against Turk, light calf. They need the stable then, right? Turk Light Cav used to be crazier. So Malay? I think Turks could have the advantage. Malay because Malay best Civ. Earlier Malay, later Turks maybe. Well, later. If you have later and we have gold, then yes. I picked Bohemians here and Malay on Arabia. I would have done the same. Yeah, 100% agree. That's what I actually said when we walked through the draft. That I saw Bohemians for Vinchester's home map. According to Viper, Malay are the best arena civ. They should shine here as well. Well, that is a Viper quote from 2020, my friends. I don't know, range feels really sketchy for a rally contest because of +1 hour and such a small for rally contest. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, Vinch just goes tower rush. Ah, full control that way. Okay. And how's Jordan's map? No defensive stone. Oh boy. Does Vinch know? No, he didn't scout that. So your typical Winchester Archer tower rush. John sends someone gold.
I don't really play Age anymore, but you're a good person. So have some money.
I'm not a good person, Vladimir. Stop lying to Twitch chat. If you knew how many puppies I kicked last week, you would take your sub back. Has Malay had any nerfs since 2020? You mean one of the new civs is better than Malay? I think they changed their uptime a bit, I believe. And I think Bohemians might be better. Burgundians might be better. And people figured a bit more out how to play it against it, I believe. Yeah. By the way, the answer is 0, right? To kick a puppy, I would have needed to leave my house. And I'm not leaving my house. Last week seems like an oddly specific time frame for puppy kicking. You say oddly specific. They didn't change the uptime, they debugged it. Wasn't it like 100% faster when it came out? And then it got 80% faster? And then it was 80% longer? And then it got 6% shorter or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had like 3 changes with that. Market now. Jordan is confident. Okay. We have a stone in the back here. That's a wolf. That's a wolf. So no stone for Jordan. Why not attack the gate? Gate has more HP. 1375 and the wall has 900. And you can have 3 units hit the same thingy. Is Jordan dead? Not at all. Will just be very likely that we don't know how Jordan is doing for like 2-3 more minutes. Likely that Jordan will have to build a defensive tower at some point. Why is there a circle next to my name? I think you bet.
You are a good person, so OFC I use my prime.
Oh, if you knew how much I stole from the child last week, you would have thought better of this one. How much candy I stole. Scout runs around. Not really sure if the scout really needs to be positioned there. Trashing the wood lines, exactly what Chad wanted to see, yeah. I thought the gate had less armor somehow. What do we have? 0, 6, 0, 8, 10. Ooh, maybe we need to... Building armor 20? Huh. Again last week, you were really naughty. Oh, archers, do they want to dive? Well, I think what we will see now is the moment Jordan reaches castle age, the scout gets here, tries to debate the fire, and archers are going through. I think this is kind of how you want to play it. Nah, he just goes for the safe way at the top. Okay. If you knew how much Red Bull I watched in the last 6 months on YouTube, you would get Red Bull to further fund another tournament. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Only now loom for JorDan. Ooh, that was tricky. Okay, okay. Oh, Archer's diving. Oh, that's a mistake. And that's fine now as well. Okay, but Melee getting the upgrades. JorDan on the other side also has the upgrades. Now gets the wood upgrades. Second one. Mangonel should clear this up. Huh. Nearly, I need a full list of reasons why you're bad. One of those items would be... I'm bad because I'm not giving you the full list of reasons why I'm bad. You walked right into that one. Mango or Scorp? Mango. Scorp is to kill army. But he also needs to clear up the towers. And I think one mango actually is enough. What are two mangonels achieving? You're clearing up the towers quicker, but you will never actually move out. So I think one mangonel is actually completely fine, and JorDan should have added a town center. In my opinion. Huh. Which step is better in late game? We think that late game with gold, Turks. Super late game without gold, probably Melee. I would think. Maybe 2 relics to remove the towers faster. Well, let's see if he actually will contest relics. I would be somewhat surprised if he was able to. Huh. Right, but because, like, you still need to clear up those towers. I think you need to go for stable then. Monastery is being built. Okay, so he wants to contest it. But I would be surprised if 2 mangonels can still go for it. That's sloppy by JorDan. Will lose quite some HP. And yeah, as you can see... Oh! Kills his own light cav. Okay, wall behind this one now. And Winchester soon will reach Castle Age. And should have a reasonable villager advantage. Equality 1-0. It's not too much happening there. How much resource and villagers time you save by killing the tower faster? Well, you didn't need to repair that much. That is quite nice. I think you... I simply think add the second town center and then add the second mangonel. Would have been my approach. Right? Because now with double mangonel, he still doesn't get the relics. Those 2 villages are going out. Ooh, even going for some scouts now. And Vinch, look at his stone. Ooh, could maybe even castle this one here? Huh. Does your girlfriend have the same sleep rhythm as you? No, sadly not. She goes to bed like 3 hours before me and wakes up 3 hours before me. And she does not like that at all. She would ideally like to see me go to bed with her at like 10:30. Okay, monastery. Double monastery now. Ooh, so followed up by a monk rush. We're going for the eco upgrade, so no fast imp. Stable now by JorDan as well. Huh. Town center on the outside. Okay, I'm still not 100% sure what the game plan is going to be here. Okay, now going for Sanctity. So feels like Vinch should still get 4 relics. But isn't Monk Rush not that great against Turks cause of Light Cav? Ooh, oh, how did they get in? Oh, kills his own monk. Oh, Jordy. Oh no, oh no. This is so costly. What happened here? Oh, now the repair. How do 2 scouts get so much value now? Repair, I think they will survive. Oh, if that mangonel dies, that will be horrible. Repair still goes on. Spearman around. Now some more wards. Spearman scratched a bit here by the own mangonel. And kills the spearman afterwards as well. Some more houses here. And JorDan will save the double mangonel, but with lots and lots of work. Way more than he wanted. That light cav dies as well. And those were not prettiest seconds for JorDan here for sure. Poof. Yeah, semi-disaster. Oof, 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 oof. JorDan goes for town center number 3. Mango goes down. Nah, both mangoes stayed up. Okay. Relic number 3 and 4 on the way. Any interesting pickup lines for a German girl? I'm sure has database on them from his glory days. Yeah, I have a good database. Like, what direction do we want to go? Also, I would need your ratings, your looks rated on a scale of 1 to 10. Heavily depends on how your pickup line can be designed. If you're 7.5 plus, the best pickup line is hello. If you are below 7.5, be happy if she doesn't call the police. Ooh. Okay, now we're going for 1 monk kill. Second one goes down and third one dies as well. Winchester. Okay, that was a nice pickup by Jordy boy. Now Mangnol's moving forward and Winchester will lose control over that one. Now the defensive tower as well, and JorDan looking all of a sudden relatively hot here. 10 villages ahead, light cav around as well. We need something else against the spearmen though. Something like ground attacks, and JorDan can maybe even take this one. Another ground attack completely misses though. Oh, Mangnols are falling, and JorDan, this is looking good. This is looking so good for JorDan. Winchester, over ambitious here for sure. And he was flirting with imping this one behind, but not going to happen now. Ooh. Oh, what's Vinch's plan now? Light cav, even getting, redemption, tries to make something happen. Mangnols are going back, light cav are moving in, and 1 monk saved, second monk saved as well. Siege workshop maybe even denied, 97%. Okay, villagers are dying here, and JorDan looking pretty damn good here all of a sudden. Stayed really calm against all this aggression, and yeah, maybe we have to question Winchester. Staying up not long enough and playing at this time, allowing JorDan to play in his absolute prime time. But on the way to imp, something like 5 Arbalest will obviously deal with this one quite easily. Maybe even cancel the castle, try to sell the resource. Could that be an option? Gets in, 1 monk down, second one jumps into the castle again. Mangnol, okay, got the 1 conversion in the back there. Scout trying to make something happen, no repair on that Mangnol. JorDan now coming in, and a nice ram attack here as well. So that castle needs to be cancelled. JorDan got some sleep in the first 2 games, now he shines. Maybe that, maybe that. Okay, now those 4 relics in quite some danger as well. Look at that, 2 Mangnols attacking that monastery. The other one attacked by the ram. Nice split there for sure. JorDan goes for some more light cav. Now goes for the castle. Double Mangnol repositioned as well. And those monks shouldn't really find too much now. Conversion from, I don't even know from where. Okay, over here. And Winchester lost the stone, so no cancellation there. Mangnols. Getting converted. And that could be a shot into the villagers. Gets at least 1 shot off here. JorDan around with the micro though. Tries to get away. Another shot. JorDan loses some wills. Look at that. Winchester stays close. Kills the Mangnol. What a great micro, Vinch. Oh, what a great play. And finds some more monk kills. This is so good. Are you kidding me? More kills here against the villagers. 1 Mangnol from the bottom. That's still 4 of them. Finds another shot. 3 villagers left. More pikemen moving forward. And Horrible castle after horrible castle here. More pikemen moving forward, 99%. And the castle eventually goes up. JorDan, 15 population ahead. Mangonel is getting cleared up. But that was with more losses than JorDan was hoping for. Oh, what a hero Mangonel indeed. Siege Workshop now coming up. Chemistry. And this could be Bombard Cannon Arbalest. Very reasonable army composition, I would think. Oi, 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 oi. Outpost rush here at the side. And those are the extra gold spots for JorDan. But didn't invest a lot into gold, so not that scared of that. And now techs into into CA. A bit of a surprise to me. Huh. Castle around here, and JorDan now yoinking the relics away. And honestly, that castle can't go up. Unless we see double conversion against those Janissaries. JorDan on the sloppy side, didn't pull back. Ooh, Bombard Cannon now goes up. And all of a sudden, it doesn't look that bad for Winchester anymore. Has the Bombard Cannon, double Bombard Cannon now. Just needs to make sure to get to proper crossbow numbers. Right now, he has at 5 pikemen, 2 crossbows. Loses some of his monks. Some pikemen at the front going complete berserk. Bit surprised by that. And right now in the queue, nothing really. Another Bombard Cannon. Winchester's eco simply not that hot. JorDan sits at 100 villages. Now moves in with his light cav. Bombard Cannons here. Are they going for some ground attacks against those hussars? Now the jump in. 3 bombards. Tries to jump for it. Monk still there. Gets 1 conversion. That's it. Monk still around there as well. And Bombard Cannon still all alive. All 3 of them. And JorDan. Wow. Didn't find any kill. Only 1 monk. All the Bombard Cannons still alive. Now goes for conscription first. And Botkin after this one. Archery range in the back being built. And he goes into full CA. But is full CA really the answer? Oh, pulls back, but Janissary in the group. Pikeman still at the front. Oh, some missteps here for sure. Another monk going very ambitious as well. 4 stable Hussar and Vinch is dead. Ah, Vinch is... okay. But yeah, 43 farmers could allow that. Going on to more gold. That castle goes down though. And Vinch gets a lot of control. 4 bombards. I think this is the moment where we should really stop with bombards. And go full halberdier, I believe. Or full arbalest. Or a mix. Do horses have better resistance versus monks than light cav? I would say no. I don't know. Whew, 5 bombards. Getting quite some control. And now we could technically pick up one of the relics again. Some fight here on the outside. Arbalest tech now coming in. What does Winchester see? Because he has no idea what the tech switch is going to be. He has the outpost here. He sees more hussars. Sees the upgrades +0, +2. He still has no idea about those CA. Archery range, not really giving away too much either. Ah, that's going to be pretty interesting here. Okay, now we got all the 3 relics back again. 83 villages. Winchester stopped producing and is now really ambitiously going in there. Sees more hussars being produced, but still no last armor. Now sees the CA, and now he's disengaging. Maybe he gets 1 more shot in. That's against the farm only though. And I think this is, with a good ground attack, maybe going to achieve something. But now the pikemen are pushing away. Bombard cannons are completely missing. Maybe one ground attack behind them could be an option. And gets a good one in there. Good one. 5 CA going down here at least. And that was a really nice shot. Main town center is now falling. Winchester still over 30 population behind. Don't get me wrong. But Winchester with some nice moves. JorDan 124 villagers. Needs to get some hussar raids in. And that indeed is what we are seeing now. We need to see more arbalests now. Still no last armor. No second armor even. My bad. Relics now ungarrisoned. And that is arbalest. What upgrades do we have? 10 damage. So got everything on the damage output department. Oh, JorDan now moves in. Spread formation against those bombards. Doesn't want to run into the same as before. Farm goes down. Some CA losing some HP. And now we are suddenly down to only 3 bombards. Make it 2 bombards. Pikemen trying to chase down. And they are finding quite some kills. Arbalest around this one as well, though. And JorDan not taking the engagement that he wanted. But Winchester not really increasing population either. Full Arbalest production here out of his 4 archery ranges right now. And JorDan feels like he can charge in for another attack. More hussars in the queue, more CA as well, and bombard cannon count down to 1. It feels like JorDan could maybe break this. Arbalest count simply not that crazy. 31 farmers only for JorDan. Wasn't he at 40? What's happening here? Do we have some idols? Is it maybe only the main sound center that got idled? Come on, JorDan. Looks good for him. Plus 40 population. Still want to select those. Maybe another bombard cannon. Vinchester, is he thinking about building another castle? 100 stone away from it, buying wise. That stable's being blocked. Another town center there on the outside. And another castle is coming up. I think could have been built over here as well. Ideally wants to have it on the hill. Not really an option at that point though. Find some more kills. One-shots those hussars for now. And we now even see Sipahi. Plus 20 HP on those CA. Will go up to 90. Go up to 100 if he gets heavy CA. Tries to micro this one away. Bombard cannons in the back. Do we see some connections here? First shots are flying in. Microing back quite nicely is Mr. Winchester here. And this is so intense. Remember, so much on the line. Getting a spot to Red Bull. Worth roughly $20,000. Most likely, both players will eventually make it. Obviously tricky with like travel restrictions and something with Russia. Still a big question mark there. Let Red Bull and Winchester figure that one out. We are just considering this one as the big event that it is, that it could be. Bombard cannons again, getting some good shots in there in the back. Ooh. Those Arbalest, how many kills do they have? 24. Those bombard cannons having 7 kills as well. And maybe some more raisings. Now the last armor finally for the hussars. I think we need to start seeing some pikemen being added as well. Ooh. Bombard cannon now of JorDan helping out quite a bit. But needs to get microed back. Arbalest maybe overextending a bit now. Yeah, realizes, okay, I can't move away from my bombards too far. And now the CA are moving in again, trying to make something happen at the left-hand side. JorDan is doing a good job, but 2 bombard cannons still alive. And we see, 1 alive only. Vinchester does a good job of microing away, but maybe can repunish a bit. Gets at least 1 kill back. Vinchester now at pop 150, getting closer here. Dodges that shot for now. Still 40 Arbalest. JorDan doesn't feel like he gets onto the proper engagement that he wants to. Bombard cannon finds some kill. And it just feels like we get so many good trades here with the Arbalest. Tries to jump onto the bombard cannon. Won't be allowed. Hussars dying one after another. Simply not the production. JorDan at 40 farmers. Just imagine he was at the Sahara 60 there. And could go for full hussar. Could be a bit more patient. Whew. If Vince wins this one, is he in Red Bull or he needs to go deeper? He still needs to go deeper. But obviously looking good. For example, if he faces Mr. Yo in the final, he's already through. Ballistics, please, JorDan. Are you kidding me? Oh, JorDan doesn't even have ballistics. Ay. Bombard cannon misses there as well. And Winchester just so methodical in his gameplay. 12 hussars on the field. I think we need to see some more pikemen. Soon 50 Arbalest, and JorDan is now charging in. This could be the last fight. This could be the last sense of JorDan in this game, in this tournament. Winchester's microing back like a young god. Bombard cannon hits not really there. Now gets some better connections. Arbalest are microing back. Hussar's not really getting in. Maybe now jumping on it, and Winchester is just having such an easy way to micro this one. CA not really coming in, and maybe could have made an argument for getting heavy CA, for getting some more hussars. JorDan, is that really the fight that he needed to take, my friend? Feels like Arbalest micro potential is just so much better here, and bombard cannons are going to continue fighting here. JorDan still increasing population, is now getting really close to pop 200. CA numbers are looking pretty solid. Hussars are moving in. Where are the pikemen of Winchester? Now slowly but surely being added as well. Bombard cannons getting some good shots there in the back. Still 3 bombard cannons. Winchester microing his hard out. JorDan's moving in, but obviously with all the patrol means he's really stacked, and that means bombard cannons are finding some more better shots, and more army is going down there at the bottom. Hussars are closing down the distance though, down to 2 bombard cannons. Winchester drops below pop 150. JorDan is still looking strong at pop 180. Are we seeing game number 5 here? We are now seeing the retreat with the CA. Hussars are going back as well. So remember, 3 relics against none. We are expanding a bit. We are finding some more raids here at the side. JorDan is good on that. Finds the extra gold as well. So that's not the limiting factor for him. But one of the neutral golds in the center claimed by Winchester, who's now seeing that JorDan is moving in again. Army-wise, they're pretty close. Winchester just behind in villager numbers, but is now catching up. And so is the pace of the game. Now a big fight every single second is what we are witnessing. Still not enough gold income for Winchester to afford Arbalest, though. I think maybe some more skirms being mixed in, and an Arbalest upgrade could have been an option. Still stays so annoying. Bombard cannon count reset. Right now, 1 on the field, 2 more in the queue. Arbalest are microing back. Halberdier simply not on the field. Look at that. 4 pikemen. That's not enough. And the Hussars will stay efficient with that. Oh, JorDan, look at that. He's just microing away from the Arbalest shots now. Let the Hussars do the work. Tries to go and get onto more stone at the side. Pikeman with the defense here, and this is getting really intense. JorDan stays close to pop limit. 1.8k gold in the bank. Let's quickly check market prices here. You could get to all the upgrades that you wanted. JorDan could be heavy CA. Whew. More villagers dying. JorDan loses some control. Is this the big engagement? Heavy CA. 10 seconds away. Do we maybe then see the big engagement? Harbour upgrade could be afforded. Nothing in the queue by Winchester. What's happening here? What is he trying to do? Tries to deal with some raids or something. I'm a bit surprised. Tries to expand here. Okay, now microing back. Heavy CA upgrade is on the map. Where are the 4 bombards? 2 over here, 1 over there. And now micros back again. Bombard hitting his own units. He just killed so many of his own Arbalest there. Now heavily using the market as well. And now we see Karambits being mixed in for some raids here at the left hand side. Interesting choice. Some more raids here. And ballistics still not being used by JorDan. Kind of crazy indeed. Not even sure if we have Thumbring, to be honest, but more likely that he will got those. Now another siege workshop at the front. Siege engineers finally by Winchester, and JorDan might actually face an equal population pretty soon. Military wise, 60 against 60. Okay, JorDan is charging in. JorDan is going for it. 4 bombard cannons in the back. What can we see? Bombard cannons getting okay shots there. JorDan more and more losses. KD so much better for Winchester. So much easier for him to control this game as well. While JorDan gets something done there at the side though. 2 Janissaries could be quite annoying. And something was just researched here. Huh. Whew. More Hussars in the queue. Probably wait for pop 200 and then make a big stance. Make a big aggression. Maybe like 2 rams. Ballistics now coming in for JorDan. Finds more villager kills. Some Hussars dying. Arbalest. Maybe 1 2 monks behind this one. Could have also been an option. More Hussars falling. JorDan finds a good kill there with his bombard. Bombard at only 12 range. So no extra range there. Out of his castle. Could afford it if he used his marker a bit. Now goes for more archer ranges. JorDan, is he charging up? Is he just waiting for ballistics? Feels like it. Bombard cannons need to get closer. Relic number 4 is on the way. Onager attack now behind this one as well. Look at that in Onagers. Quite an interesting choice here. Not really sure against the high HP units that that's the best one. Bombard cannons missing. Nice spread by JorDan, who is going for it. Arbalists are completely dying. This is JorDan's fight. This is Jordan with the full clear up. Bombard Cannon's completely out of position. And Winchester in a world of pain. Finds no connections there at the top. Arbalest actually letting go because the Hussars reposition themselves. All the Bombard Cannons are dying at the top. And we see the Hussars just finding so much. All the CA. Such a great work here by Jordan. Such patience. Arbalest Q is long. Pikeman Q non-existent. Where were the Halberdiers? 130 villagers. The big overboom like we see so many games for Winchester over and over again. Melee simply don't need 140 villagers. You need the big army. You needed more siege. And now sitting at pop 160 while Jordan gets so much control. Some more raid here at the right hand side. Now Hassa CA mix left hand side could be allowed as well. Rally count 4-0 though. And Winchester, he can still get onto something. 32 Arbalest now in the queue. Some more pikemen. Still no Halberdiers. Something I absolutely don't understand. Masonry now coming in. Mangonels. Onagers now. Whew, maybe we see the biggest onager shots. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Jordan, if he positions his army here, he won't expect it. And he might go get into the biggest shots. Oh, this could be so bad. I'm holding my breath. One repositioning. And onagers could pop. Halberdier attack. Winchester, is he getting onto the better army composition? I don't think Jordan will expect 4 onagers to be in here pretty soon. Do really want to deal with that siege workshop first. Winchester needs to focus down that bombard cannon. And now move out there. Onagers finding some good hits. Ooh, some major damage and some more in the center there. Most of the onagers dying instantly though. But that damage output was just crazy. Arbalest behind this one. And now Jordan probably wants to lick his wounds. So much HP lost there. And Arbalest still microing. All of a sudden 20 population lead. But still more raids here at the side. And Jordan's macro just feels slightly better. Although we see the traps now clearing up this castle at the left hand side. Arbalest still behind. KG just feels so much better. Because of the Arbalest finding more and more kills here. And that raid is looking pretty good. Oh god, what a crazy good game we see here. Oh, this is a beautiful Age of Empires. Hasa's lost over and over again. All the upgrades on the CA to be seen. Oh, but now? Those are normally Karambit warriors, +1, +2. They're a bit stronger than villagers. That castle likely to be saved. Raid at the right hand side, looking pretty strong as well. Not a lot of army to clear this one up. More Arbalest here. Bombard cannons could easily find some kills. Not really connecting though. Now Mike throwing further back. More repair on that castle. 3 bombard cannons. Still no artillery if I saw that one correctly. Indeed, only 12 range for now. Whew. Winchester 13 wills in the queue. Oh god, how much I hate this. I think raiding Winchester's eco in late game actually might be a mistake. Often have I seen him completely overboom. And he was on the way to the overboom again here. And I think he's already too high. I don't think Melee needs to sit on 130 villagers. I see they're trading off a lot of armies, so I can see that. Plus he's getting raided. So easy to say for me. Arbalest, did they just eat a big shot? Did we just lose mass amount of Arbalest here? Bombards around, Monk. Whew. Got sniped last second, and that castle dies at the front. Jordan in full control. Are we going into game 5 here? Market now heavily being used. Tries to get onto more gold. 600 gold in the bank. 4 relics against 1. Gets onto more Arbalest, but Jordan obviously having all the extra golds. Just so good for him. Well, we still see some more gold control here. Oh, that Hussar raid is going to be massive though. Some Halberdiers behind this. And oh, look at all those raids earlier. Arbalest count still looks pretty good though. Look at that, 33 Arbalest. We'll find more and more against those Hussars. But 7 pierce armor. Nothing to laugh at. Maybe some stone walls could have been better than a castle there for my liking. Oh, heavy plow. What the... Oh, God. Jordan also no lost wood upgrade in an over 1 hour game. Ooh, Halberdiers now trying to chase this one down, and Winchester delivering another crazy game. Arguably the best game of last week. There against was it against Winchester? On Land Madness? Against Citeaux? Against Citeaux on Land Madness? The 2-hour game? I think so, right? Let's check upgrades. Still no last attack upgrade. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. Winchester. Missing some crucial text. Citeaux Winchester, right? Now some skirms being mixed in. How many archer ranges do we have? 5 archer ranges. Okay, now he's producing out of more. Oh, bombards, bombards. Oof. Another good connection there in the back. Hussar stopping this one. Halberdier, well, not the greatest waypoint. Oh, did we see artillery? Yeah, now we have artillery. 14 range. And they are really firing from distance now. And this is so good for JorDan. More hussars coming in. Arbalest, now they are never safe. They will never feel safe. Bombard cannons. Oh, ground attack there. 13 against 12 range, so not the biggest difference. But big booms! Big snipes here by JorDan from distance. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And skirmishes are doing quite some work. Arbalest are now moving in. Skirmishes mainly dying. Bombard cannons ground attacked, but didn't get the connections because Winchester stopped moving in. Bombard cannons, now another ground attack. But again, Winchester moves further back. Now knows the threat. Knows what's lying around the corner. Some raids here at the side still continuing. JorDan just really, really active. Villager kills, as we can see, now in the hundreds here. And bombard cannon count simply non-existent anymore. For Winchester, only 1 on the field. Could easily be 0 pretty soon. Proponent 60 and JorDan. We criticized him so heavily in game 1 and 2. Criticized him maybe too much. Because this one was absolutely brilliantly defended by him. A 2-2 after we saw the tower rush. Archer play with Halberdiers moving in here. And JorDan just played so calm. Double mangonel as the defense. Then the fight for the relics. We had some wild castles. And in the end, JorDan, simply with a better economy, could go for the hussars. And Malay couldn't really find the answers. Giving up this gold and stone might have been the big mistake. I think maybe a wall here, a wall there, and just play through the center could have been better for Winchester here. JorDan, after 2 red dots, now happy to see 2 blue dots on the scoreboard. And we will go to a decider. We will go for a game 5. And so much on the line for both of them. Mr. Yo in the other semifinal. ACCM waiting. And who was the last player waiting as well? I already forgot. Resurgence. Scroll. And it is Winchester. Ooh. So ACM Winchester and JorDan of Winchester will get their ticket to Heidelberg. Villager KD. Is that total? What? Total villagers built and current. Ooh. 225 villagers built in this game. Whew. Will we see the reverse 3-0? Well, you will have to send a lot of energy in there to push JorDan over the line. And I will help you. Spam some emotes. Spam some nearly Tunic. Game number 5, the decider, on the way. Land Madness next. Saracen Persian against Spanish Slav. I feel like Slavs is a pretty given. Junke, what a perfect timing here. JorDan and Winchester going for it.
Hey, Neely, go JorDan.
My two. This is the moment where you are responsible to send your energy and to cheer for whoever you want to see go through. If you want to see Winchester go through, then send him energy. And if you want to see JorDan go through, maybe send him some Nearly Tunex for the crazy tune. Either player looking really hot to get the correct overlay and maybe get their ticket to Heidelberg and play in front of the crowd, in front of all the viewers for the big marbles, and obviously get also a lot of marbles here in this $10,000 tournament. $3,000 first, the Resurgence. Winchester plays Slavs, JorDan with Saracens. Let's see if he will make a market play happen. So many points for player number one. Ooh boy, this can't be a good prediction. This can't be a good prediction. This is way too even, guys. Someone will make a lot of chips. A lot of hippo points. But I love JorDan too. It's totally fine. Then just send energy to both. Only love. What are the rationale behind the berry bush on the town center? Just the map design. I think we even had more and then balanced them out to nerf more, Franks. Can Russian even travel to Germany right now without any problems? Well, the event is in October, right? And I would assume Red Bull together with Winchester might make something happen. Already looked for a train to Heidelberg. Told my girlfriend it's a nice city worth to visit. Yeah, I told my girlfriend as well, like, oh, what do you think about like a cool city trip to Heidelberg? And he said like, yeah, Heidelberg is pretty. How long do you want to go? 1 or 2 nights? 12 nights. I still need to come up with some good arguments why 12 nights makes more sense than 1 or 2 nights. But okay. Obviously you want to see the whole event, right? What is it? 21st till 30th, right? Do you also play in Red Bull Tournament? I'm not allowed to play in Red Bull Tournament because I'm working for Microsoft. She can meet all the Nilly mods. Oh yeah. She knows some, right? She knows Technic Alex. She knows Blue Storary. She knows Tom. She knows Striat. Who else does she know? Well, obviously some of the players as well. I'm not casting at Red Bull, so it would technically count as work. I don't officially know if I'm casting or not. So let's see what the future holds. Just the best ones? Yeah. I think she even knows more. Obviously some of the players are mods as well. That she might know. Jordy, no house so far. Where's your waypoint? Oh, JorDan plays pop 20 scouts. Ooh. Ooh. Against what seems to be pop 21 scouts from Winchester? Or also pop 20? Huh. I visited Heidelberg Castle last weekend. Was very nice. Interesting. Barracks even? What are we witnessing here? Man-at-arm opening? Huh? Huh. Think there's a spear archer market abuse? Oh, Winchester actually ran into it. Whew. What percentage would you give yourself to qualify if you're allowed in tryhard mode activated? Right now, like 0.5%. Tryhard mode activated in 3 months to prepare. I would say AoE 4, 25%. AoE 2, like 10%? Is there an opportunity to get tickets to Heidelberg to see it live? Yes. Check the official Red Bull webpage. Maybe a hard topic right now, but since Russians are excluded from many international sport events, shouldn't the same standard apply to esports? I think no. I truly believe no. Like, Winchester is very aware of what's happening in the world. And I don't think we should punish the individual. And I think you can make an argument for having him play with a different flag. Like, I like the maybe let him play with a peace flag. Or United Nations or something. Or United Nations is a bit ironic. But yeah, but I can see how different people have different approaches. Placed on another flag? Okay, yeah. But I can, for example, see why you want to, like, if we had a Nations Cup, for example, then it's a bit more tricky, right? Oh, what's also a bit more tricky is 3 man-at-arms coming in. I would not have expected that. Now the scouts are coming in the front here, and Villager already in quite some danger. Town center not even fully charged in. Now gets another volley off. Man-at-arms actually dodging this one quite nicely. Ooh. JorDan, and those aren't pretty quick walls. Okay, gets those up. And JorDan, that feels a bit like a repeat of game number 1, right? Man-at-arms are coming in, finding the pressure. Likely that we have some early archers out there to follow this one up. Scout now around here. This time JorDan will lose 1 and will be relatively safe. Simply because the archer range wasn't that quick. And whew, Vinch really counting on JorDan not being 100% on point. Okay, guys, I will leave you to your discussion. Nice move by JorDan. Finds the scout kill there. We can maybe after the game talk a bit about it again. And we can discuss a bit more. It's obviously a very complex topic here. I love this map. Yeah, I think it might be my favorite. And I kind of a bit feel real, like, how would I phrase that one? Responsible? A bit proud? Something like that, in between that. That it became that famous again. With me putting it into, I think, NAC2, right? Back on the menu again. Okay, now farming starts. We see both eco upgrades. JorDan only 1. Now archers are going back. Another big question, are we adding a stable? Yes, we are. Nice to counter the skirms here potentially, but Man-at-Arms still having lots of HP. So maybe JorDan with some dance there could be around. If he gets the Man-at-Arms to half HP, maybe then jumping with 2 scouts. Also, the first scout still lots of HP. Pretty nice for him. And I don't think that Winchester is expecting that, but actually he is doing me one better and already queues up Spearman. Nice move here. And JorDan now buys some food, some more scouts in the queue. And those Man-at-Arms a bit too far out. Whew. And I see 2. Okay. Here's the reason we see Land Madness today. Actually, like, if I really wanted, I think I could make a long list of fight calls here, because this one's actually pretty interesting. And scouts now moving in will even get the downhill hits. And I think JorDan cannot commit now and closer the distance against the skirms. Minimum range is basically activated, and therefore the skirms can't really contribute too much. And JorDan is looking really good with his clear up. Man-at-Arms are going down, and JorDan all of a sudden, even in villages and 3 military head with a nice clear up, absolutely lovely play. And JorDan has to be happy with this one. Market to follow up as well. And look at that. Winchester completely bamboozled. Oh, not easy to switch out of that one apparently. Now goes for the stable. And Saracens could have a good timing here, right? Really easy for them to just fly to Castle Age if need be. Some more farms around here, and as you know, you cannot wall on the stony area, so JorDan will always find some chances to move in there. Scouts around, Winchester moves forward, but Spearman Skirm, not the hottest shit on the block. Fights away those archers around, and Winchester, is he going to attack? Some more walls here. Oh, this is a mistake by Winchester. Now it's trying to rush out a tower. And what is JorDan doing? We'll just try to find a villager kill here. I don't think he will find too much more. Tower likely to go up. Some more walls behind this one. And indeed, villager falls. Tower around as well. Those scouts taking some losses. Skirm, Spearman. Obviously not really the damage output unit. And JorDan eats some shots of those towers. And ooh, that Skirm alone should be able to defend. JorDan not taking any hits there. Close to the town center now. And JorDan, what are you building to defend there? You are just going Castle Age. Why? How did he do that? Heavy market usage. Even has 200 stone now? What? He's trying to build a defensive tower. Seems like it. Or just maybe fight with some villagers. Winchester tries to run away from that one. And not facing any army. Is Winchester putting this one together? Is he understanding? Wow, you're fighting with villagers? You're Saracens. You have to be up. Can Winchester put this one together? Nothing in the queue by him. Obviously, eco-wise should be better for the Slav player. Micro, pretty solid. Villager dies against Skirm Spear. Something we don't see too often. More harassment. JorDan now goes for some more archers. Does have enough stone for a tower. More army coming back. JorDan has some army. Oh, this could be another Deadville. Trade off some HP. Won't find the kill. Skirm, Spearman tickling. I think if he only had like 2 archers in there as well, would be completely different. Now some archers being mixed in. Spearman trying to go away as well. But as you can see, worker efficiency should go down quite a bit now. Oh, 1 low HP one. Do we see another kill? Seems like 2 wills down already with that skirm rate. Quite a nice job. Archers now moving forward. And we see no skirm in production. Oh, this is tricky. This could find some damage. Crossbow instantly clicked. Wouldn't be surprised if Botkin is following pretty soon as well. And could not afford a single knight. 2 spearmen here. Needs to make sure that those are safe. And Winchester saw that one now. I think needs to sell wood, buy stone, but get a tower up here. Indeed, that's what he's doing. Sold wood, bought stone. Great move. Sold some food in addition to that. Skirm production now starting. Again, sends his army back. Another spearman dies. Not the greatest tower positioning. This one looks really solid for JorDan. The power of the Saracen market. JorDan still dancing quite a bit. Tries to jump onto those crossbows here. Skirms closing the distance. But all the scouts died. And Winchester with a nice pick-off. But the tower obviously not really helping him out too much. Jordan a bit in range. Skirm count at 9 right now. Not really what you want to go for if you're Slavs. Now it's another archery range even. Oh, so full play against the crossbows. Likely that Jordan will lose that one though, and this could be a long game. Whew. Another house, but would have been at a weird spot, so really didn't want to block himself off. Jordan with a bit of a spread. And look at that. Winchester is coming from the right-hand side, because that is the natural retreat path for Jordan. Scum's now diving in. Can we see the full clear up here? It's important that you focus the one at the front. And yeah, Jordan will lose everything most likely. And Winchester with a nice defense. Villager-wise, pretty damn even. And a camel now being produced. One crossbow dies to this one as well. And we are going to an even game. And Slavs should have the slightly better economy. Camels now being mixed in. A camel is the play.
Thanks for your great work.
Tills, thank you. Oh, this is intense. Town center now next to the berries here. Interesting move. Tower there to defend. Skirms for the defense. Knights being mixed in. Jordan, is he playing the 1TC aggression? Seems a bit like it. Wheelbarrow now flying in as well. Not the greatest resource income for Winchester right now. Camels feel like a mistake with those towers up. To me as well. Maybe he was expecting some knight play. Skirms for the defense. No Botkin though. Is Winchester? Ooh, that one was louder in my ears than I expected. Game slows down a bit. John needs to make sure that he expands to the next gold. Indeed, that's what he's doing. Horse color only now. Second eco upgrade on the other side. We see 3 for Winchester already. Second town center as well. And Winchester, quite a ballsy move. Oh, finds maybe some more. Nah, Jordan should always get away from that. Siege workshop over here now. Oh boy. Oh boy. How does Winchester react against to this? Elite skirmisher. Wants to deal with all the range units. But Mangonel plus cavalry might find some as well. No natural hills that are super important. Maybe this one. Maybe actually this one becomes really important. Between both of the town centers. Skirm defense here looking really good. Really interesting. Winch TC at the berries instead of the stone. Well, maybe he wanted to zone out the area a bit more. Where's the stone? I didn't really see a good stone spot. That one is too far back. That one was between all the hills. So that one felt relatively natural. Uh-oh. Could be quite some problem here. You can't even quick wall those villagers because two CA are in there as well. Those CA will have quite some problem. And that will be a nice pickoff here for Winchester. Dead villagers guaranteed. And oh, Winchester was just so far out of position. Skirms away. And that's going to be 5 dead villagers. Big pickup here for Jordan. Equal population now over here, and knights coming over as well. We're getting the second wood upgrade. Crossbow now being mixed in here. And Winchester knows... lots of big stuff is coming. More villagers being sent over, but the knight and CA are around again. Skirm defense. What a weird game that we are seeing here. Knights by the Saracen player. Camel knight right now. We have the tower here and camels. Only one pierce armor due to the upgrade. Now second armor upgrade is coming in. Villagers not being pulled to defend. Second tower neither, because we're microing at this end. Knights are just moving in before the second armor is coming. And that will be quite some losses. Fighting under the town center. We obviously have Botkin. Knights are now diving. And CA defense by our Slav player. Kind of weird. Those CA should die. One shot, one kill. Knights are diving again. Town center should have quite some damage output though. Nothing died there. Well, lots of stuff is low HP. Vinchester space. How can he defend this? Third town center still denied. Now the second armor. What are we going for? Double Mangonel. And this will be tricky for Winchester to defend. He says nothing. And that siege workshop at an okay spot. I think over here could have been an option as well. Over here feels a bit too far back. But might have been better because this one is now relatively exposed. John is moving in with his knights. Could maybe deny this one. Maybe even take that hill and just deny the siege workshop. Winchester has the resources to build one mangonel now. Knight raid at the left hand side. Goes through the center. Oh, this is a tricky spot. And JorDan takes this crucial hill in the middle here. Skirms around. How will Winchester try to maneuver this one? Maybe just pop here. Shoot and delete trick. Might be the only option. Tries to reduce the HP on the mangonels already. What are we doing? 80% mangonel. 3 spearmen around. Also the relic. How important is it going to be? With it just being sent at the top. Second mangonel now. JorDan gives up the hill somewhat. A bit surprising to me. CA. Oh, trying to maneuver with the CA from the side. Is he giving up that town center? Feels a bit like it. One conversion now. Mangonel around. How are we dancing here? One ground attack. Doesn't excite me too much. Second mangonel as well. And this is really good for JorDan. Could maybe even jump on the second mangonel. Indeed, that's what he's doing. Conversion behind this one as well. And this is a beautiful move for JorDan. Those knights need to be in the fight though. Those skirmishes are not doing much. We see the double conversion. And this is JorDan pulling this one back. Villager count is better for Winchester. But now the mangonels are completely killing this one. Town center is falling. And JorDan, after being down 2-0, is actually pushing this one so nicely. Town center won't help. Military count is 11 to 18, but the army value is 600 against 2.7k. The town center is dying. Mangonels are so good, killing his own knights even if he wasn't taking care. And that one is pushing back. JorDan in prime position to take this one out. And we question him so many times. Maybe ground attack here. Dodged for now. Mangonels not protecting that monk too well, but knights are coming over, and that TC has no chance of surviving. How can it survive? Villagers under this one. Do you even go for the kill against the villagers here? Some of them dying under the town center. What are you trying to do? Maybe pull some villagers against this one. Right now the mangonels are not protected. We see more conversions. Winchester fighting for his life here, and we see this is just a really, really good play by JorDan, and he is finding more and more damage. Kills the monks there, eats the conversion, but that doesn't really matter. Now we're going down below 1k HP. Knights are coming in, trying to kill those villagers as well. Population is still damn even, but that's the main stat. 1k army value against 3k army value, and I don't see a way against this one. That was the hero mangonel that should have gotten the triple kill, but did not get it. CA production not even really rolling in because he wants to save the wood. Now villagers running at the top. Knights not really chasing this one down though. Okay, saves a lot of the villagers, but another knight right here at the left hand side as well. Winchester sees it reasonably quickly. Still no big conversions coming in. Knights are diving again. Oh, this is brilliant by Winchester. Pulls the knight out of position at the left hand side here. That leaves the mangonels exposed. Double kill here. Town center is being saved. Winchester with the hold. How did he do that? Winchester's still in this one. Oh, is he though? Is he though? Oh, that has to be some dead villagers. Oh, we'll find more kills. More knights are coming in. That's way more knights coming in. Way more knights coming in. And all of a sudden, JorDan has the population lead when it comes to villagers. Military is looking so much better for him as well. And now we're losing that gold and more aggression. Not all villagers can fit into the town center. And JorDan is not done yet. JorDan is continuing his run in the Resurgence. Maybe this is indeed the Resurgence of JorDan. This is potentially his win of an S-tier tournament. He will make it to the semi-finals here. Over 20 population lead, will take down those villagers, will take down the monk, continuing the raid at the left hand side, continuing the raid at the right hand side, continuing the raid at the main town center. Now more mangonels, more healing here, and Winchester even spotting those raids. Maybe a bit late at 50 population. Still tries to make something happen here when it comes to the usage of his CA. But I don't really see this one working out. More mangonels. Whoops up. Damaging himself a bit. And JorDan now, after 36 minutes, feels this is the moment to add a town center. Let's start the boom. Mangonel shot could be around. Oh, nothing really happening. One conversion should be a pretty easy one. We can also see... Oh no! so didn't get that one. Now the ground attack to scare this one away, and more knights over here, and that could be the nail in the coffin. Winchester simply sees, wow, every single time I somewhat get a reasonable move, every single time I move somewhere and try to make something happen, you show up with more knights, you force more idle time from me, and it just feels like I'm running out of options. Every single time we see more mangonels popping, we see me being pushed back. Now you mixed in camels even against all my CA, doing more damage. You have the extra HP, I know about that one. I try to save my villagers, but I also might be behind over 30 villagers. Still try to make something happen with all the conversions, but look at the worker efficiency, down to 15%. 7-minute worker efficiency against 44 minutes, and we see more knights flying in at the left-hand side, at the right-hand side, and I think Winchester might be typing it pretty soon. Right now, 8 or 5 times the income for JorDan compared to Winchester, and I don't see how this one is changing. Village is now even fighting against the mangonels, and we see wheelbarrow coming in. JorDan is playing the long game. The full surround, more raids, and Winchester apparently can't believe it. G to the G. JorDan is going into the semifinals in a crazy set. And honestly, he just proves every one of us wrong. 7 hours of casting, way past his bedtime, but a great performance. That melee against Turks game, the patience, this one after all the aggression, what a nice game as well. Really, really impressed by JorDan, and obviously after the 2-0 beatdown with really not the greatest games, just play such a smooth Arabia game with Vietnamese against Bohemians. It felt like Bohemians didn't have the greatest plan, but GG, congrats to JorDan. What a crazy run for him, and we simply see him go up tomorrow against Winchester. Yo against ACCM. Remember, one of those 3 tomorrow is potentially already getting a ticket. If Yo wins, the winner of Velez against JorDan is making it to Heidelberg. If ACM goes through, we still have a big, big final ahead of us. Big final. Best of 9. To get roughly a $20,000 worth ticket. Crazy, crazy stuff. And orders 14 GMT. They will be back. I'm casting Age of Empires 4 though. Great cast. Thank you. If you enjoyed this one, I hope you really did. It was my last Age of Empires 2 cast for lots of months. Your solo cast is so legendary, I don't know how you even breathe. And I didn't even feel 100%, right? I even felt like I couldn't deliver everything there. The last game was just so good again. G to the G. Poof. G to the G. What a great set.